Hello, everyone, and welcome to Silverline Silver Sunday. On this first Sunday of 2026, this is January the 4th. I am your host. I am Roland, and I'm excited to be here again for a new year. We're joined, as usual, by back at it again, Mr. Thomas Formani Jr. Say hi, Tommy.
Howdy do. Still got a head cold, so if I sound funny, too bad.
You sound better than Wednesday, though.
I was bad Wednesday.
Are we going to talk about Tommy's new hat?
He does have a new hat.
Yeah.
No, I've had this one. Maybe it's new to y'all.
I have known Tommy for a long time, and I have mentioned multiple times about a hat. And Tommy's words are, "We'll have to get you one. We'll have to get you one. We'll have to get you one."
Those are empty hat words.
This was actually embroidered. This is how cool.
Ooh, that's a fancy one.
Now, is that where you asked for somebody to make you a free sample as a test, and then you just kept it?
No, Barry and I got 2 or 3 of them made up, and then we decided we didn't like it. So,
yeah. Why not? Why don't you like it?
Here, I hate
because
this.
It wasn't that much better than our transfer hats.
Yeah. Cool. And that's the ones I've seen. Yeah.
It washes better though.
That's true.
We are also joined by the annoying barbarian himself, Mr. Tom Mason. Say hi, Tom.
Hi, everybody. I have no hat.
No hat.
No hat.
I have no hat. I do have hair, though, so.
Not for long.
No, don't say that. We are joined by MilitanGazette.substack.com himself, Mr. Mike W. Belcher. What's up, Mike?
Hey, I thought it was time to get that man in the mask guy, do something different for the new year.
Excellent.
So
I approve.
Yeah. So
that's a website people can go to
and
find out more about the man in the mask, right?
Exactly. And that kind of just ties together.
And it's easy to remember. I think names of websites are often. We should talk about that sometime, because when you have to say, name /_/name/hyphen/ no one's going to remember that.
Right. Backslash.
Not the other.
Backslash MilitanGazette.substack.com. That's easy to remember.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. It's free, y'all.
Exactly. Come on, come one, come all. And get all kinds of comics.
That's right.
Free stuff.
And we have a guest with us tonight who decided he wanted to slum and hang out with us. Is the slinger of apes himself, Mr. Jose Fuentes. Say hi, Jose.
I have hair too. Pretty much my hair is going to last longer than I am on this earth.
I think you're also probably the youngest of the bunch.
Yeah, you're only like 22, right?
Tommy, how old are you?
You're not old.
I just had a birthday.
Tommy's almost my age.
How old are you?
I just turned 58 yesterday.
Shut your mouth. You lying wuss.
28.
Yes, there you go.
He's 39.
That's more like it.
He's perpetually 39.
Right. My 16-year-old keeps saying, "Dad, like you turned 27 this year." I was like, you know what? This is why I like you. My other kids are like, "Dad, you're old."
Oh, there's the sound effect.
That's it, bro. Happy New Year.
That's right. That's right. I forget this a long while. Stop. That's right. Happy New Year, everyone. It's going to be a great year. Just because it is. We're going to make it a great year. I believe a lot of this is personal role and stuff here. I believe a lot of what you get is what you put in. I believe if you're one of these people who are like, yes, things happen, of course, right? That are out of your control. But I also believe that if you're one of those, this is such a miserable year. Okay, well, then stop being miserable. Do stuff to make if you got miserable people in your life, cut them out.
Yeah, just like that. Just do it.
All right, I'm out, guys.
You know what? If you're feeling bad, just get better. Just feel good.
But just stop. Stop that. Just stop.
Yeah. So okay, there's some things beyond your control, right? But
I will say this.
Don't tell
I will
my
say
kids
this because I said it on the Wednesday show. You can't control other things. You can only control your reaction to them, and you can only control what you do.
Yep.
And that's it.
Right.
And so if everything around you is crappy, a lot of us just still have our work.
Yes.
And we can pour ourselves, You know, we can put those earphones on, cover up our ears, and go, you know what? I'm not going to listen to that because I'm going to draw and write cartoons.
Well, and I actually think, you guys correct me if you disagree, but I actually think that's an advantage of being a creative person, is that when the world starts to crash around you, you can dive into your creative endeavors, whatever it is that you do, whether it's making music, making art, right?
And then when somebody says, hey, where'd you get the idea for that? You can go, man, can I tell you a story?
It was pandemonium.
That's right. It was the first of the year, and I was so pissed off.
Back in '07, I did this. Yeah. So everybody back. No, Tom, doesn't look like you're back in at home yet.
No. I'm still in the old family homestead.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Up in the attic somewhere.
How long till you return home?
Indefinite.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's going to snow again.
That's true. Yep. You're going to get some of that snow. Tommy and I and Jose, we only see snow on TV.
Right. On TV. Or no, when we go to Disney, they call it Snope.
Or in my freezer.
Nope. Yeah,
Snope. Yeah, no, it's fake snow. What Disney sprays out over.
Oh, yeah.
It's asbestos.
Yeah.
That's what they put on the ceilings, right? We have no comments yet. What the heck?
No one lets
by
people.
By Friday, we're supposed to be 80 degrees here in Orlando.
Show's over then.
Show's over. Let me see if I can share this thing. We're on Facebook. Let me see if I can share it out on Facebook here.
Try to get as many people as you can, Roland.
Yeah.
Both of them.
New people.
Make sure you get both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them. Yeah. The thing about it is, I go, and not unusual that we have Facebook problems, right? But I go to Facebook and I don't ever see the stream. I have to actually go searching for it.
We've been missing a couple of guys because the potato hasn't been around for a while.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Hyper Potato in a while. Potato guy. He would be happy to be called the potato guy. All right, I just shared that. Hopefully that'll get a few more folks in here.
If this was the 80s, there would be a comic book called The Potato Guy.
The Potato Guy, yeah.
And it would probably sell about 85,000 copies an issue.
God, in black and white.
In black and white, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
And it would be just drawings of a potato with arms and legs.
Not even arms and legs. It'd just be a potato sitting on a counter. Potato sitting on the corner of a picture.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Having a conversation.
It'd be a fumetti, like a photo.
Yeah.
My gosh. Oh, we should talk about those sometimes. Those never took off. Fumetti. Nope. See, I'm already starting a new list for 2026.
Fumetti is like the 3D comics of. Oh my gosh. Nobody cares.
No, yeah, it's kind of like motion comics too, right? It's like
no. The only people who got excited about motion comics were executives who thought they found something they could invest in.
Yeah.
Well, this will get the kids. It moves.
Oh my gosh.
No, it doesn't move.
All right, so tonight we're going to do two things. First thing we're going to do here for the next 20 minutes, we're going to launch the crowdfunder for Krey. Now, this will be the final Krey crowdfunder because we're going to feature issues 3, 4, and 5 plus the trade. I've got some cool historic stuff here, but let me see if I can actually. What did I do with it? Here we go. Let me share the screen. All right. So here we go. This is the cover image. Where's the cover? There's the cover image to the trade.
Nice.
Which features beautiful Stephen Butler piece.
Who did the coloring?
That was colored by Jeremy Kahn.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yep, and Tommy will be right back.
Tommy's had enough.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous piece. I know that when I told Stephen, when I said, "Hey man, I think I want to collect Krey," he goes, "I'll do a cover." He was like, "Man, he was all over it."
Nice.
Yeah, he and I'm going to talk about that once we get there. And then we've got for issues 3. So I'm hoping to get the actual. Tommy stepped away, so I can't get a confirmation here. I'm hoping to get the actual foils in my hands on Wednesday, so I'll be able to update. The problem with foil we talked about before, they just don't photograph very well. But when we get them, they look beautiful.
You would think with all the high-tech stuff we have at our disposal, we'd be able to take a good picture of a foil comic, and we just cannot.
You would think. I mean, you scan it, you photograph it, you know what we have found works the best is those very brief little images that move just when so you can move it just a little bit so that you can see it.
Make a short video.
Yeah, tiny little video. Yeah. So you can do what Jose's doing. Yeah. So there's going to be the foil for number 3, which is this image here. Nice. Foil for number 4, foil for number 5, and then they're going to be the regular covers for 3, 4, and 5. Jose is here. Jose did the pencils for this cover right here for number 4. Oh, you can't see my cursor. My cursor.
The dogs are here.
Yeah. I thought you could see my cursor, but you can't see my cursor.
Yeah, for a minute. Are you on the other monitor?
Yeah. What the heck happened? Oh, there we go. Here we go. So yeah, so Jose did that one.
That's nice.
Yep, and Tommy inked that one, and Tommy inked this one here, which was penciled by Rob Davis.
Man, a horse too.
Those are available. The ink are available for those two.
Yep. Gonna get the original art for these. I gotta add those. And then number 5 here was penciled by Javier Lugo, which
I did the inks for that too.
Jose inked. Yeah. So yeah, if you want and then there's all the options here, right? You can get the trade paperback. It's 140 pages for those who are wondering, because it is 5 issues and they're
That's a fat one.
It is a fat boy. Or you can just get one of the exclusive foils, or you can get that and an exclusive if you want to. You can just say, I'm just going to get I just like Jose's cover. I'm going to get the issue. But the thing about it is, it's issue 4, right? So you'll be missing 3 and 5. You can get all of them, all the exclusive foils. You can get all of the regulars. You can get it digital. You can get these things digitally if you want to. You can get the whole set of issues, right? So you get Krey 1 and 2. Which we've already done, and then you can get Krey 3, 4, and 5, the B covers, right? Make sure that everyone knows that's not the foil covers. And then of course there's our back issue stuff here that we have, and then we do have original art here. Now this is the pencils by I put them up already. This is the pencils from Aaron Humphreys for the Kickstarter version of number 1. We still have the artwork for that, so it's available. And then Tommy inked the Dean Zachary cover of Krey number 1. Those are available.
That's a nice piece.
Yes, it is a nice piece. And then there is Jose's cover to Krey number 2. It's
also
available.
A nice piece.
Yeah, very nice piece. Yep.
You don't gotta lie to me, Tom. It's okay.
And then there's these pencils. I do have which are by Jose. I do have to add the inks that from Tommy, and then these pencils by Javier Lugo, and I have to add the inks from Jose, right? Jose? Yep, Jose. And then I gotta add the pencils from Rob's cover here.
Rob Davis.
Number 3. So, yep, Rob Davis. Yeah.
Who did the art for the foil covers?
This is Jack Kiefer did all 3 of those.
So nice.
And Jack Kiefer is the artist who did the interiors for 5. He inked number 4, and he did all of the artwork for 5.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. So, history time.
Yes, Ron, tell us, where did you get the idea for Krey?
So, anyone who knows me, right, for any length of time knows that when I meet somebody who's an artist, I'm like, oh, you want to make a comic book?
What do you want to draw?
You're like the insurance salesman of comics.
So
what will it take to put you in this comic book?
That's right. So back when I was in junior college, okay, I was a
Or you say junior high school?
Nope, not junior high school. Doesn't go back that far. I went to Heinz Junior College, which is I think Hines Community College now in Raymond, Mississippi, not far from about an hour from where I grew up. Went through my freshman year. I met the Fortenberries. You guys know who most of you all know who the Fortenberries are. So I met the Fortenberries.
Another Tommy.
Yeah, another Tommy, and his older brother Tony. Tony was the guy who I went to school with. Thomas was a little bit younger than me. My second year, though, I had an RA by the name of Rob Williams. This gentleman right here is Rob Williams. Now,
who's the guy with the belly?
That's Vic.
He was our stripper friend.
Yeah.
He was paid to be there.
So this picture,
he showed up dressed as a cop.
Yeah. This picture is probably from what, 84, maybe 85, something like that. Rob Williams, I discovered, was an artist. Now, he wasn't a huge comic book fan, but he was a comic fan. And he loved Conan. He loved Conan. He loved Conan the Barbarian. And as a comic book fan, I'm like, I like Conan. What can we do? So Rob and I got together and we put together the concept called Krey. Now, what I found recently is this very old sketchbook, right?
He found recently sitting right behind his chair.
Right. Yeah. That you stole from Rob.
Oh no, actually I didn't, and I have proof of that. Now this is the very first ever sketch of Krey. Now he doesn't really look like he does now, but this was the very first drawing of Krey.
Is he dancing?
Nah, he's up like a karate guy. Rob was into karate stuff, so
he's in the Music Man.
Right.
Here are early sketches of some of the characters. Right.
On that big sheet of paper, he just drew those two. Yeah, he planned on drawing more stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Was he insecure?
I don't
On
think
11
so.
by 14 paper, it's 1.5 inch characters.
So,
Inch high barbarian.
That's how he did his layout.
Damn.
oddly enough, Tommy,
Oh.
here are his layouts.
Oh.
Was he into miniatures?
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that.
Their comics aren't printed comic book size, or comics aren't drawn comic book size.
They're not. Look how big this paper is, though. Yeah.
Well, those are the proper size for thumbnails for the most part.
And here.
Oh, there's some big drawings.
All right. You start small, just work your way up, right?
Well, yeah. You have to simple design everything. Bless you.
Thank you.
So big. Right here. We also
I got a little on me here.
We also like Dune, right?
Right.
And so
there's Timothy Chalamet.
So there's
Right.
This is probably before he was even born. But now,
what's the red lettering on that one?
Red lettering? Oh no, it was just
red mark.
He was just coloring.
Blood. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because we had talked about we wanted the color to be red, right? Now here's a page. Oh, this great big sketchbook.
Oh, I did that too.
Did he make a wizard mad and then he shrunk him?
So
Okay.
that's the page, right?
I see some Adams influence.
Yeah. So there's none of the rest of it is in here. What's that?
Roland's been holding on to this just for this stream. You know that, right? Just for this episode.
Yeah. Back in junior college, he's thinking, I'm going to have a TV show kind of thing, and I'm going to put this on there.
Yeah.
It's like
so.
30 years
So
later.
we didn't get very far. We didn't get very far doing this, as you can see. That's pretty much all we did.
Narrator, but there was no Krey.
This was junior college.
I told Rob, though, that making comics was something I wanted to do, and I wanted to continue on with this. So he wrote me a little letter here.
Dear Roland, all rights belong to me. Don't steal.
He says, he goes, Roland, I bequeath all of my works forthwith to thee, which have been placed in your safekeeping, and furthermore expect you to compile,
Hold on.
design, and complete the most awesome display of comic book in the multiverse. If you don't, I'll bite your face off. Rock out, bro.
I'll
Right.
bite your face off.
That's exactly what he said.
Yes.
So you made this comic under duress.
So
you made him sign that under.
Right.
Does it have like some sort of a certificate stamp or something on it? Blood?
Right, where's the witness? Where's CGC
I don't know
to
if that's-
verify?
That's binding.
Did Rob go into the witness protection, or something? I mean,
okay, so there is a
Yes,
sad
give me
story
my
to this.
sketchbook back.
There is a sad story to this. Agent Cub says, is it pronounced Krey or Krey, like a key? It's pronounced Krey. Yeah. So this would have been what, 85 thereabouts. So
Yeah.
Rob, I left. I spent my 2 years in junior college, and then I went down to Hattiesburg,
You
Mississippi.
made him sign that thing, and you took off with his artwork.
And this is pre-internet, right? So I quite literally lost track of Rob. Had no idea what had happened to him. Hold on, though. It gets sad. Okay.
Stop. Stop right now.
I'm gonna stick with Krey for a minute before I go back to Rob. So I get to Hattiesburg. You guys already know the story. Met Steven, met Mitch. We started doing stuff, and we started talking about ideas. As we get to doing other things, I mentioned Krey. Steven loves the idea
because he loves Conan stuff. Yeah,
he loves Conan stuff. So we revisit the idea, retool a whole bunch of stuff, and that's how this series that we're crowdfunding. That's how this one came about. The point for this whole thing was that you hang on to these ideas. If you're a creator, if you start something and it dies, don't write it off forever. Put it on your shelf, put it in a drawer. You might say, I'm going to forget about this for a little while. But Steve, you guys all know Steven's a fantastic artist, and we started talking about stuff. He says, "Hey, I want to draw a barbarian." I'm like, "Well, guess what?
Right here behind me, I've got
right. I have a barbarian idea." And so Steven liked the idea, and that's
because the thing is also when you're young, when you're in high school or junior college or whatever, you may not have the skill set to complete the idea. And to make it worthy of a story, because you haven't done enough stuff, you haven't read enough stuff, you don't know anything about storytelling. So your execution of the idea might be poor, but the idea is still good.
Yeah.
And if you hang on to it, by the time you get some skills and work on stuff, you can take that thing that you thought of when you were 13 and make it better. Because the image guys, for example, Eric Larson had the idea for Savage Dragon when he was like 9 or 10 or something.
Yeah.
And he did some terrible versions of it because he was a kid, but he kept at it and he got better. And there's Savage Dragon 500 issues later.
Yeah, once he learned, and ideally, I haven't read all 500 issues of Savage Dragon, but ideally, if you read that, you're going to see that he improved as well, right? During from issue 1 to 20, you're going to go, oh, look, this is better storytelling because. I mean, now, by the time he got to Savage Dragon, he had already been around, the block a few times at Marvel. So we're not trying to suggest that. But when you see someone on a book for a long period of time, you can generally see their improvement. Okay, so the sad part of the story is, introduce the internet. I get on Facebook around 2009. I reconnect with some of the guys that I went to at Hines Community College. We get to chatting, catching up, all that kind of stuff. And they tell me that Rob Williams is no longer with us. And I said, oh, no, what happened? And they said, well, do you remember Waco? And I'm like, Texas, yes. You remember the Branch Davidians?
Yeah, those guys.
Right. So do you remember there were 7 ATF officers killed?
Yeah.
Rob Williams was one of them.
No way.
My gosh.
Jesus.
Yes. Yeah. And I found out around 2009, 10, 11, somewhere around in there. And I was like, oh my gosh. So
what a horrible ending.
Well, it is a horrible ending. That's what I said.
I did not sign up for that kind of ending, that kind of reveal.
Roland, I don't like these sad comic book stories.
Yeah. Robert was a great guy. Like I said, I only knew him for about a year there on campus. He was a tall guy. He was probably 6'5". He's a little bit taller than me. Skinny guy, but he did karate. He liked the karate. That's why you saw Krey kind of in that karate pose. But he liked the barbarians, and so it was heavily Dune / Conan.
Sword on, sword off.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, that's the that's kind of the quick and dirty version of Krey. Now sometimes a lot of people ask me, well, is there going to be more Krey? And the thing is, I don't know. I know right here what I want the next story to be, and I kind of planted the seeds in this series. Oddly enough, I've never heard anyone talk about me setting it up because it's a little weird scene within the story, and I've never heard anyone say, hey, that scene on that page, which does have a page number, Tommy, that scene on that page, what the heck was that all about? But yeah, so it's kind of set up as to what I want the next story to be, but we'll see. Right, guys? Right artist has got to come along that says, "Hey, I really want to draw barbarian stuff."
I don't think there's a comic book artist alive who hasn't said they wanted to draw barbarian stuff.
I've seen too many muscles.
I've seen hundreds of portfolios from aspiring artists, and I've seen a lot of guys just doodle stuff, and it's almost always a barbarian somewhere in there.
Yeah.
In the portfolio.
Yep.
Thundar the Barbarian.
Yeah. Some of them grew up with Conan. Some of them grew up with the next generation. Grew up with Thundar. Some of them grew up with the Conan movies.
Yeah.
And there's
all right.
There's always somebody.
So Agent Cubs is trying to back it, but the buttons aren't working. Agent Cub, give it 2 minutes.
Yeah, you're early.
2 minutes. The official launch. If you look at the very top of the page, it says the campaign is approved but has not started yet. It starts officially at 8:30.
So funny enough, just a moment ago, if you heard my phone ding, I had a friend ask me the same thing.
He said he couldn't pledge yet.
I was like, dude, you gotta wait.
We should discuss that sometime. Not when we're not live. When is the optimal time to actually launch? Do we launch at the very beginning and then talk about it, or do we talk about it and build it up to the launch? So I set it for 8:30 because that was the middle of our stream. So I don't know what the optimal time is.
I don't know. I think that's pretty good. We can lead up to it.
Yeah. Talk about it first, tease it, and then.
But when we launch it, you got to play the Lone Rangers like right as we watch the money starts rolling in. Millions and millions of people back.
Hey, have you ever seen Brian Polito launch one? That's what his just goes ding 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 ding.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my God,
wild.
It's like a game show.
It is. Yeah. Agent Cub says, I don't think I can wait that long. Please, Agent, hang on.
Go grab a drink. Go grab a drink. It's all right.
Hey, go
real slow. Will you hang out
with
us? David Goodreds. Hey, David, thanks for hanging out with us, man. He goes, everyone loves swords and sandals. That's right.
They do.
That's true.
And also, you're not bound by Conan lore.
I don't know.
Right. No.
When you do.
I told you, I don't like drawing muscles. I'm gonna put everybody in a robot suit. That way, it's all boxes.
Oh no, robots!
Oh my God!
It's all like Minecraft.
So you like Transformers, then, right?
I do love Transformers. Actually,
see,
look.
Hold on. But see, that's because I remember when I was an editor. At Malibu, I had so many artists tell me, "Oh man, I hate drawing all those lines. I don't want to draw robots."
What it is I feel anyway. What I think that people have problem with is the symmetry, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to draw lines. I've got to draw the boxes, and I got to draw them accurate. But the thing is, if you ever see the Skybound Transformers, like my first reaction was, "Oh, that dude does not use a ruler at all."
No.
But then it works because it has a lot of organic and a lot of movement to it. So you don't need all that. I like it. I like using rulers. I like measuring them all out. And when I've got several Transformer sketch covers, you've seen rolling. I've done several for several people.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
It's live. It's live now.
Agent Cub, you can be number one.
All right, Agent Cub said this is cutting into my nap time. It's kind of late to be napping, Agent. You're supposed to get your nap in the afternoon.
Unless you're a vampire.
I'm getting a blank screen here, but it is live now.
It was live. Now
It was,
it's
yeah, I was just saying.
Yeah.
Well, let's describe it to them since they can't see it.
So there's this barbarian.
He's got a sword.
A sword. There's a castle.
Thinking it a
No, the
while.
cool thing
a lot
about
of
doing,
sand.
It is live,
technical
though.
stuff now, doing technical stuff, inking anyway, is on the iPad and all that kind of stuff. You can usually when I'm inking, I turn down the smoothness, but when I'm doing technical stuff, you can turn the smoothness up, and then you can get an easy, smooth lines as if you were using a French curve or a ruler.
I'll tell you, my teacher Kim DeMolder, he was like when he was showing us inking and whatnot, he would just do with a brush and whatnot and do just the straightest lines, but it's by hand. And I'm like,
yeah, but also, all right, so also that takes years and years and years and years, and years of practice, right?
Like he inked for like what was it, Terminator? He inked for RoboCop, all kinds of like so. Just he's got the hand for it and whatnot. But
Tom, back me up here. One of the biggest mistakes a lot of rookie artists make when they submit their portfolios is they draw a city scene, right? And every building is free-handed, and you're like, oh my gosh, are those buildings falling apart? Please use a
it's
ruler.
Dystopian.
Yeah,
just say it's dystopian.
Yeah.
Now I've seen it done right. I've seen someone freehand a city. It looked pretty good.
You remember Brother Man, right? You remember Brother Man?
I know of it, but I didn't get it.
Those buildings leaned in, and it was
Dude.
great. Those are fantastic.
Like I would say,
Eisner could do whole
does an
neighborhoods
amazing
that look
cityscape.
yeah.
And
And
there are exceptions, right?
If you have a style like Robert Crumb used to freehand his cityscapes, and they were all kind of bendy and stuff like that, it's his style.
Yeah.
And I think Carmine used to hand draw his cityscapes, his futuristic cityscapes in Adam Strange and Flash. I thought those were, I don't know if they're straight edged or not, but they look freehand.
Yeah.
But that is a problem that most, or I shouldn't say most, many rookie artists make when they're building their portfolio initially. They're like, this is just a little short line. I'm just going to freehand it. And I'm like,
well, I think it's because they don't train themselves. The building is not what they're interested in. They're interested in the superhero.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I get it. Right. But
everything's a texture. You got to make sure it looks right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we were told that it's not just about the characters; it's about everything else around them in that panel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's everything
that shows, that shows, position in space and time.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm still not that great at buildings, but
it's all about the whole thing. Agent Cub says, I'm a comic artist. I work through the night. It's true. Yeah. It's probably just now supper time for you, isn't it? 8:30. So anyway, that's the story of Krey. We got the trade available, and if you're, if you've got the first couple of issues and say I don't really want the trade, you can get issues 2, 3, and 4. You can get the shiny. Oh, Tommy's back, so hopefully I can get samples of the foils by midweek, and I can.
I'll run them tomorrow and send you some.
Okay.
Videos. Yeah.
All right. Sounds cool. But yeah, so get on over there. Back it if you can. If you can't back it, if you didn't get enough Christmas money to go back it, share it out. Get some of your pals to back it.
have to refresh.
I have a question.
Ask me a question.
You've told us how it started, and you told us how to buy it. You haven't told us what it's about.
So Krey is a story of a young human boy who gets captured in a raid by mutants. Krey actually means, the meaning of the word Krey is battle prize. So he gets taken as a battle prize by mutants. The mutants raise him as one of their own. So he is raised as a young mutant boy. His dream is to join the Red Guard. That's like, basically it's the Delta Force, right, of this world. And so that's what he does. But when he joins the Red Guard, he learns that they don't exactly like mutants very much. And so he's put in some given some compromising orders, as you might imagine. So,
and that's when he starts lopping off heads.
That's when he starts lopping off heads.
Okay,
that's right. Yeah. There's one. Did I put it? I tried to not put the
because Conan's Law says that when you introduce a sword by page 2, you got to swing it by page 7.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't put that page up there. He does lop off some heads though. Heads get lopped off.
So would this be PG-13 or this a lot R?
It's PG-13, yeah.
I don't think there's anything terrible in it. You know what I mean? Like,
there's no language, there's no nudity in it.
There's some sexiness in it.
There's some sexiness in it, yeah. But I mean, I always thought, the Black Widow was pretty sexy.
Scarlet Witch,
Black Cat too.
Yeah, Black Cat, yeah. So yeah, there's some sexiness in it, but there's no nudity. I mean, it's what you would find in a PG-13 movie. So there it is some sword play, right? David A. Scudderez, look at him, man.
He's right there.
He is right there. He goes, "Is it future Earth?" David, you got to read the story.
Well, it sounds like it though. If there's mutants.
And stop reading my notes.
You shouldn't have sent them to him.
Yeah, no.
That's right. I sent those to him in the first batch, didn't I?
Don't make Roland tell us what it's about.
Wait! Don't tell us. Right? Don't say it. Sing it. We want to hear it. There was a boy.
Yeah. I don't think
his name was Krey.
There's a button on the crowdfund for just to donate and whatnot. So if you guys donate like $25-$50, Roland will send you a voice message of him singing.
Yeah, it's the Krey theme song.
That's right.
Wicked.
Look outside your door, Jose. They're coming for you.
Right.
Oh, stop! I said stop.
You got to hit the button that says stop.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah.
Listen, I'm helping out. I'm just trying to help promote. Trying to do whatever you need to do.
Thank you very much. Yep. Yeah, we already got a couple backers. Thank you guys. Whoever jumped over there and did it. So any other questions before we go on to the next segment of our show?
Nope. I'm all in.
We're all in?
Was it
on the Krey?
Meant to be color?
Jose, your cover went. Yeah. All right. Sweet.
We should have Jose on more often.
Whoever bought it, come back tomorrow when Roland puts up the inks, and you can get the pencils and the inks.
That's right. Yeah, I will send out whoever got it. I will include it in an update, so you will get that update. Also tonight probably went out the last. We mentioned this. We were talking about this looking ahead. The last MailChimp newsletter just went out. In that newsletter, it does say we are moving to Substack, and I have Substack scheduled for 10:30. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. So they're 9:30 and 10:30. I didn't want them to be right back to back. So they are. So if you're on MailChimp and you get the Substack, please just bear. This is the only time you'll get it twice. We won't ever do this again. But I was able to Substack. Mike, you probably already knew this. It let me import all the addresses from MailChimp. I didn't know it was going to let me do that. So we're not starting off at zero.
It's very adaptable. I have to say it's a pretty good tool.
Yeah, I was very, very happy to see that.
I'm always thoroughly entertained when I get Millerton Gazette emails. I better be equally entertained when Silverline sends me stuff.
Well, you know what? So I'm going to start at the very bottom, Jose. I'm going to start saying, Jose, were you entertained?
You're right.
Or you're not entertained.
Or you not entertained? Yeah. Oh, Agent Cub says, I just backed it. He goes, this better be good.
It's
Pressure's
too late.
on.
We already got your money.
Yeah.
I realize that I'm biased, but I think you'll like it. He says, who all worked on the book? Okay, that's a good question. So I wrote it. Stephen Butler penciled the first 2 issues. He did the layouts for the 3rd issue, in which Chris Cross, you guys probably know that name, Chris Cross did the finishes. MC Wyman, who I wish we could get to do more work with us, penciled the 4th issue, and then Jack Kiefer penciled and inked the issue 5. So those were the pencilers. Ken Branch inked, I think, the first issue with Steven. He might have inked the second one, but I'm thinking maybe Floyd Robinson did that. I'd have to go back and look. Headless Bourgeoisie. Says, back to trade. Looks great. Thank you so much, Headless. Appreciate you. Well, I mean, that way I don't have to say. I'm a Southerner trying to say bourgeoisie.
I know it. It makes me so happy.
We get so fancy.
I'm taking you to a French restaurant someday, Roland.
I would have said Borgiosi.
Borgiosi is Josie and the Pussycats in French.
Right. As a way to double check my shaking. Yeah, I will do that, Agent. I'll after the stream, I'll jump over there and send you what I get, what I can see as the. I think I can see it now. I should be able to, and I'll let you know what I've got. But yeah, we'll double check that.
Hey, that's willing to multitask, one thing at a time.
Yeah, I can't sit here and try to have a conversation and go. All right, so the second part of our show, you guys, is 2026, looking ahead. We covered some of this in on Wednesday, but this is our stream. This is Sunday, so I figured we'd talk about what we're looking for in 2026. I'll tell you. I'll start it. Right, you guys. While you guys think a little bit.
Is it Krey?
I am. It's Krey. Yeah, Krey.
Check.
I am looking forward and anticipating the growth of Filbo. We talked about all these problems that we've had with Diamond, and I used to try not to put our laundry out there. You guys know me. I try not to do that, but they owe us money. And doggone it, I'd like them to pay some of it.
Say it, get mad. Rage against the dying of the light.
At some point in time, it gets a little frustrating. It's like, come on, dudes, right? So I am. No one has stepped up, right? No one has really stepped up. And people say, oh, well, Lunar and Massive. No, they didn't. They didn't step up for independent comics.
Nope.
You can get your Marvel and DCs that way still, but yeah, so I am optimistic that retailers are going to slowly come around, and it is an uphill battle. You guys know this. You've dealt with retailers before. They're, lots of reasons. This is not a jab at retailers. It's just that they got to run a business, and it's new, it's different. A lot of these retailers. I know Tom and Tommy probably remembers it. You might, but hey, I remember the days when there was like 13, 14, 15 distributors.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I thought it was just Diamond.
No, heck no.
Second Genesis, Glenwood, Comics Hawaii,
Friendly
Franks,
Capital
Friendly
City,
Franks.
Comics Hawaii.
What's that one that you would see in the magazine? Westfield all the time.
Yeah, Westfield
That's
Heroes
wild,
World.
dude.
Yeah,
there was.
I seriously thought it was just Diamond. Like
Capital
my
City.
entire life of knowing anything about comics, it was always Diamond, as far as I knew.
Diamond. So there's a lot of people who get mad, and we won't go into that. A lot of people have some animosity to Diamond. Call them what's the word? What's the word for the one business that runs everything?
Monopoly.
Yeah. But the problem is Diamond was just the last man standing. Everyone else died, and then it was Diamond. So it's I mean,
which is crazy considering how much as many retailers that I knew in the 80s and the 90s loved Capital City. They didn't even do business with Diamond. And it's crazy that Capital City is the one who lost out.
I would have thought that Diamond would have fell and Capital City would have kept going.
Yeah.
That's just me,
Right. Same here. I loved Capital City. Tommy, you remember our trips down to the Capital City warehouse in New Orleans? Those guys were so fantastic down there. Yeah. So Cap City was always my favorite of the distributors. Of course, I didn't have any say when everything went to falling apart.
They were like two different kinds of things because it always felt to me like Diamond was like a Starbucks.
Yeah.
And Capital City was like a little coffee shop around the corner from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know they were also a corporation too, and they were also big business too, but they felt more like a local coffee shop, whereas Diamond always felt like Starbucks.
They felt like they knew your name when you walked in the door.
That's right. Like you're going to
Roland,
Cheers.
what's up? Yes, right.
Like,
That's exactly it.
when I was doing the Zomboid book, I would always get 2 to 3 times as many orders through Capital City than I would through Diamond. And Capital City would always run, without me paying, they'd run color ads for me, and then they would also run, but I would always get a highlight all the time. They just it was because I was working in the industry, but they were much cooler to me than Diamond.
They were very indie friendly.
Very.
Yeah, very.
And they were the original publisher of Nexus.
Yes, very.
Right. Yeah.
So they had their finger firmly in the mix of indie comics.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
and Milton is still, just as vibrant and as far as what sales go, and he still reports on it and still in the industry.
I talked to him. Let's name drop. I talked to him like a month ago.
Oh, really?
And
That's so cool.
He runs the ICV2 website, and he's got he knows every, even though he's not distributing comics anymore, he knows all of it. Like he's got his finger on the pulse, and he's got a really good perspective about every time there's an industry change.
Yeah.
He's worth listening to.
David A. Scudero says, nothing some brass knuckles and half a phone book won't solve, Roland.
I like the half a phone book part.
That was like
it adds texture to the whole thing.
Well, we bruisers that way.
Guerrilla marketing.
Yeah. So, Agent Cubs, did any chance you reprint the books for the 90s? That's exactly what this is right here, Agent Cub. And I think this is still on the Indie Planet website.
Is that one all in black and white, Hefe?
Yep, it's all in black and white.
The new one's in color.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's some blood.
And blood.
And there's some blood. Yeah. So that's what this is. This and I think this is on Indie Planet. I have to go look to.
But you can't get any of the foil shinies. You can't get any of the art. You can't get any of the.
Hold on. You know what I'm going to do? Because Agent Cub, don't run over to Indie Planet yet. Give me the night. I will add the black and white onto the crowdfunder as an add-on.
There you go.
So yeah, so we'll do that.
What a good guy you are.
Yeah.
No matter what Tommy says about you.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, now.
Thank you, Headless. Headless says back right here, and he gives you the website, fundmycomic.com/campaign/478/Krey, or SilverlineComicsCrowdfunder.com will get you there. Oh, this is a good question from David. He goes, maybe this is a naive question, but can a collection agency help? Small claims court?
Yeah, they've already filed bankruptcy. That's not what.
Well, so no, this is the new people that won't pay me now.
Right. It's not
because they're still required, right? Technically.
Yeah, they're supposed to pay me.
Honor the debt.
When's the last time you sent them an invoice?
Before Christmas.
Okay, so it's new.
I should probably send them another one though. I should probably send it to them once a week until they.
Well, there's a news story that said the court had ordered Diamond to pay their vendors.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Maybe you should send I'll send you the news story. Maybe you should send that along with your invoice.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
just so you know.
Please
And
do that.
A picture of the phone book and baseball bat, or phone book and brass knuckles.
You doing this?
I've written it down.
You know, speaking of brass knuckles here, David Gutierrez mentions. Did y'all know that brass knuckles are illegal?
Yes.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Switchblades too.
Where do you live?
A place where I thought brass knuckles were legal. Jose snapping at somebody to bring him his.
Yeah, switchblades are illegal too.
No, they're not. Hold up. Switchblades are only illegal if the blade itself is longer than 6 inches.
Right.
And
with the handle.
With just the blade.
The blade.
If the blade is bigger than 6 inches, then it is illegal.
I think you misread that one.
I assure you, I didn't, because I have 3 of them.
Yeah, all illegal.
No, they're only illegal because I hide them in my back when I went. That's illegal. That's considered concealment.
What about the knife that when you hold it down and you press it and it slides out? That one's illegal too, isn't it?
That's called a gravity fed. That's not illegal. What makes the switchblade illegal is when it doesn't have a when it doesn't have a
Wait,
a lock.
how did that happen?
So because I have a Mac, when Mac interacts with StreamYard or Discord.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
I have a Mac.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a Mac. How can I do that?
Do this.
I got
Are you on your Mac right now?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Do this.
Nothing.
Or let's see.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
You got
What? How'd you do that? Oh my gosh.
Peace sign.
You got something turned on.
I got to click something in the status menu.
Yeah, I know. Agent Cobb says, "Can I still add it to my order, or will I have to pledge again?" You know what? I'm not 100% sure, Agent, but I think you can just add it to your order. You know what, Agent? When I check your address, I'll send you a message. We'll get it worked out. But yeah, I'll take care of you. I love this question here because 2026. This was on the board for 2026 for Silverline. He says, David H. Gutierrez says, "What's everyone's thought on the blind bag marketing gimmick that started a couple of months ago? Any predictions for the next gimmick for 2026? Have you considered these sorts of marketing tactics for Silverline?"
What do you mean by blind bag gimmick?
So it's a mystery box.
Yeah.
A blind bag is just another name for mystery box.
That didn't start a few months ago. They've been doing that for
years.
But they called it.
They only started calling them blind bag a few months ago.
Oh,
right, because the comic's in a bag instead of a
Yeah,
box.
they could have a regular cover. They could have a variant cover. They could have whatever you want to get. It's just not our stupid gimmick.
So to answer your question, David, yes, we have absolutely considered it, looked at it, and in fact, I bought some nice red envelopes for the bags for Silverline, because the Silverline is red. And so that's something, and part of the reason I did that, and me and Tommy and Jose, we do a lot of these local shows together. So we see these people selling these mystery boxes, and they're dropping $25 and $50 for these mystery boxes. And I'm like, what the heck are these people doing? So we just, it's something we talked about. I got almost all year last year. And that's when we decided that we would try something like that. So I'm trying to figure out what to put in there at this point in time to give some value. And,
I told you I'd do original art for it.
Well, I'm counting on you.
A little signature card.
David, am I reading your notes again? Right. You are. Yeah. You are. I should show you the little bags I got. They're over there.
Right. Some of them will have original art. Some of them will have a sign. Please help us artists save us.
That's right.
So you guys may not ever remember this, but used to when you were a member of a church, Baptist church, because that's what I am, every year they would hand you a box of pre-addressed envelopes for your tithe. So it already had your name stamped on it, right? And all
Yep.
you had to do was check the box and then put in the amount. That's what we ought to do. Is like here's the envelope. Here, help us to help the artist, right?
Right.
One thing you could do to outlast the gimmick is just call it the Silverline red bag instead of a blind box or a blind bag.
I like that.
That way, it's your own thing, and you're not necessarily following. I mean, you are following a trend, but you're renaming it and sort of leaning into it and claiming it as your own. This is the Silverline red.
The ballpoint pen.
Yeah, he did.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, that's only for like crow quill.
He licked it. He
pencils.
He licked it, right?
I didn't lick it. It was a joke.
Look at his tongue.
Because I wanted Tom to know I was taking notes. Did any of you used to do that back in high school? Lick your pencil so it'd be darker.
I never licked my pencil.
Everything I used would leave a mark on my tongue, and then my parents would look at me and say, "What the hell is wrong with you, boy?"
My understanding was that was to wet the tip of a crow quill.
Yeah, to get it to a point.
Yeah.
Now I do remember seeing Stephen Butler take the brushes in his mouth and twirl it coming out.
So
right?
the reason you do that after you clean the brush, you do that because it allows you to keep the point. Your saliva will actually kind of crust it up to keep that point.
But no, I was talking
I do the same thing with my Raphaels.
I don't have like a. Oh yeah, I do, but it's not sharpened. I was gonna say I don't actually have like a number 2 pencil, but you take a legit pencil and lick the lead, and then when you wrote, it would be darker.
Seems like a nervous affectation to me.
No,
I think you just like the way it tasted.
I think exactly. I was gonna say the same thing, Tommy.
I can't believe none of y'all did that.
Tommy, Rose the one chewing on the pencil on the opposite side.
It was like the period right before lunch, and you were getting hungry, and you're chewing on your pencil.
My mother told me not to put anything in my mouth. So
his eraser was pristine, but that pencil part.
That's all gnawed up.
Yeah.
Can I answer David's question?
Yeah, you can. Which one?
The one about
what
we think of it, everything.
Go ahead.
2 seconds.
So, in general, I'm of two minds because as a creator, I don't like gimmicks because I like people to find the book on their own and enjoy the book without feeling forced to buy some kind of, crummy gimmick, which is just a gimmick. However, as a business person, if it sells my book and moves copies and people buy it and are satisfied with the product, then I'm okay making that kind of money because comics for the last 40 years at least have always depended on some kind of gimmick. Every year there's a new gimmick, whether it's a cover gimmick or a bag or a foil,
crossover,
different covers or whatever. It's
bullet hole in the comic.
I've done that. You can't put that genie back in the bottle. You can't put that toothpaste back in the tube. And so I think those kinds of gimmicks are here to stay. The trick is, how can you use them if you want to and still not look like a whore?
Right.
It's a tricky line to walk.
You can't. Yeah. The lipstick and rouge is bright. You can't change it.
Yeah. But I think if you deliver the goods, like if it's a quality product and people like the comic book and it's good and professional, then the gimmick really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because you've delivered on the promise. If it's a crappy comic that no one wants and you just hid it in a bag, well then, there's no mystery there. You tricked them.
Yeah.
And I'm against the tricking part.
Yeah, me too. So one of the things that we've considered for the Silverline Red Bags is we have a few unclaimed freight. That's what I call it right now.
Right.
Back from some of the, even going way back to the very beginning, some of the Kickstarters, from the beginning, you'd send out, hey, I need addresses, and when you don't get an answer, you can't send it, right? So we have a few that, and of course, one of the big, we had this discussion maybe about a year ago. You guys maybe remember that. We said, how long do you wait? What's an appropriate amount of time to wait to not hear?
10 minutes.
I think the consensus was about 6 months, but I've had a couple of these for like 2 years, Right. So that's one of the things that I'm looking to do is take some of those and put those, the crowdfunded, because they're exclusives, right? We're not printing any more of those. They're done. And so if you missed them, or even if you wanted another copy, whatever, we're going to take those and maybe spread those out into the red bags. Hosea said he would do some original art, and so we want to mix some of that in there as well. And I figured what I'm going to do is just go to you guys and ask, hey, what do you got? Maybe Tommy's got some extra Zomboys. We can include, or Mystery Girls. I don't know if Mike's got any Man in the Mask laying around, but something that we can.
Because at Malibu, this, Roland, we had tons of stuff just lying around that we did. We had temporary tattoos, we had buttons, we had posters, we had unbound guts, we had foil covers, we had foil logo covers, we had misprints, and we could have easily put a blind bag together.
Put it back up there.
Or the Malibu marketing sack, or whatever we were going to call it.
Yeah. Malibu marketing sack. Yeah. Nice.
Sketch cover.
Yeah.
So I have, because Roland loves me, and he had Tommy.
He does. We talk about it all the time.
Blank sketch covers.
It's embarrassing.
For obsoletes. And so I figure I can do this. I've already got that. I've done another one. I've got Ion on one that I've got to finish up. But yeah, I've been doing sketch covers with obsolete characters.
And obsolete should be, so after Krey crowdfunding, we've got Beyond the Stars number 5 coming up. And then when that was done, we've got obsoletes number 3.
Nice.
So we'll have those are the next 2 crowdfunders. We know that. Beyond that, I'm not really.
What? I got to do the third one? Oh no.
I did have a bit of a heart attack for a second. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, that's the one I finished.
Yeah, you've done that one. That one's done. Yeah.
Obsoletes is a great title, by the way. It's a great name.
It is.
Right. Oh, dude, I read the script for issue 4. I'm so happy with like how it finishes up.
Yeah. Yeah, Wes is a good writer. He's super busy. I wish I could have convinced him to join us on the streams. He's you guys would have loved him as well. I think he's been on to promote one of the crowdfunders before, but he's got he's a new dad. You guys know how that is. Pete knows how that is. He's a new dad. He got him a new gig about the time we started doing these streams. Yep. So, Pops says, "Hey yo, good luck with the new campaign." Thanks, Pops. Appreciate it. Pops. Oh, here's a good question. Agent Cup says, how do you do that bullet hole? Did you really shoot a bullet into the book to make the bullet hole?
Tom shot every one.
I was going to say, that's right. We had to tell Tom to keep it on semi-auto, but
no, we made Pinocchio tell lies, and then
yeah.
So we had a relationship. We were doing a lot of gimmick covers at Malibu Comics, and we had a relationship with the printer, and we would just ask him, all right, what do you got? What do you have? What can you do? And he'd go, well, I can do these oil things. I can do this. I can do that. And he says, oh yeah, I just did a project where I punched a hole in this thing for a guy, like for a corporate board thing or whatever. And we said, what kind of machine is that? He said, it's a drill press. Would you like to punch a hole in something? And we said, yes, we'd love to punch a hole in something. We hung up the phone, and there's like 5 of us called like an emergency meeting. I think you were in the meeting too, Roland, right?
I was.
And we said, listen, the printer wants to punch a hole in something, and we'd like to punch a hole in something. They got a machine called the drill press, which will punch a hole in something. What can we do, and how can we make it work?
And the other part of that, was, what issue are we to do this? Issue 5. I said, issue 5 is already done.
We want to do it as soon as possible. Roland, make it work.
They've got they still got the press at the shop ready to go. We got to do it today.
Yeah. So I had to go
on that cover. We're going to put a bullet hole through it.
Tom, I don't know if you remember this. I had to go through and measure every single page to make sure there was no vital
warping.
Right. Yep. And it couldn't go right through the middle of a balloon. So I think for the most part, but I think for the most part we were really pretty good. But I think we had to move a couple of balloons.
We had to redo the cover too, didn't we?
Yeah, we redid the cover so that it was his
right.
Yeah, it was his chest. Yeah.
And when I say we, I mean you. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, we had a completely different cover.
And then all I had to do was to explain to the advertisers why there's a hole through their ad.
Yeah,
Oh
like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, because I didn't touch any of those.
Right. So they had to explain to Nintendo and to Hershey and to, whatever that, there's a hole in your ad.
I am so
Dear Liza.
disillusioned
This
there
is
wasn't
so
actually
cool.
a bullet
This is so cool.
used.
Nintendo, this is really
No,
cool.
it was not a bullet.
Not a bullet.
Yeah.
Drill press.
That would have been so much fun, though.
Yeah.
To this day, you can still Google bullet hole comic, and Protectors number 5 shows up.
If that had been the era of TikTok and Instagram, we would have still done it with the drill press, but then we would have taken it out on a shooting range and shot one for fun, just to pretend like we had done it with a gun.
Bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ran it.
You're like, bro, we could put a hole in this. You want to put a hole in this? And like, anytime you ask a dude, do you want to put a hole in something? The answer is destruction, mayhem. Yes, please.
We couldn't hang up the phone fast enough and go run into Roland's office. Like, oh yes. We need to punch a hole in something before somebody else does.
Right.
Do you remember what followed? What followed that was the die cut cover.
Yes, the ferret number 1.
The ferret number 1. We hadn't done that yet, so but we were getting close. I mean, I don't remember it was on the table.
You had the script, I think.
Yeah. So we said, here's what we're going to do. We came up with the cover, and then Dean Zachary created a template for his pages.
Yes.
So that he flipped them right and left, and then he drew all of the pages to fit that template of the die cut.
Because the thing that we learned is that when you're going to do these kinds of things, you should really talk to the creative people and make sure they understand. and perhaps with their input, it could make it work instead of just coming later and saying, we're going to punch a hole through stuff.
Yeah. and then have the editor go, but it's already done.
We're still punching a hole in it.
Yeah.
We've already written the press release.
Yeah. And oddly enough, that was one of my very first issues of Protectors to do as an editor.
Trial by fire. Put on your big boy pants.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But yeah, it was fun and it turned out good. And hey, look, people talked about that issue for weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did, and it sold. I mean, people were curious about how you make it work.
Yeah.
And it fit the story. It wasn't just
it did
because we killed a guy.
That's what was cool, was because it was perfect timing, because it fit the story.
Yes.
And the only thing we had to do was draw another cover so that it looked like pow right in the middle.
Yeah. No, so it wasn't just a hole punched in a random comic. It was like there was a story element in which the killing of a character died from the gunfire. So
yeah.
The villain shot it right through the book.
That's right.
Awesome. I love stuff like that.
As long as somebody else will do it.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't have to do anything.
Agent Cups, did you kill the guy? Spoiler alert. Hey, book is 40 years old, dude.
I was gonna say, what was that?
Yeah, the rules of spoiler alert have expired.
That's right. So I talked about as far as 2026, we talked about gimmicks. I talked about distribution. Any other things about 2026 you guys thinking about? What are we going to see crowdfunding? You know, crowdfunding has taken a dip this last year. What do we expect crowdfunding to do? Hold or decline? Move up? What do we think?
Well, it was bound to burst. I mean, the only thing that are still doing good are those adult books. I mean, they still rule Kickstarter. If you look at their top 10, those are still up there, but it's the other comics that are suffering.
Yeah.
I think Kickstarter, to use the generic term instead, because I don't like to say crowdfunding,
right?
But the Kickstarter stuff is just oversaturated, and a lot of the stuff. I mean, if you scroll through some of that stuff, it's like scrolling through Tubi. There's a lot of not good stuff there.
Yeah.
And
this stuff is my favorite.
And so it's not. I think because of the oversaturation of that market, and because the crowdfunding staff are not necessarily gatekeepers,
right?
That you get a lot of stuff that looks like you've gone into a really crappy store.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes it's hard to tell Like when Palmiotti puts something up, it's great because you know it. It's Palmiotti. He's bringing his professionalism. He's bringing some of his high-powered friends. And the concepts are always strong, and it's a great
$800,000 in the first hour.
It's a great book. Same with Polito. You know what you're going to get with Polito. He's already put the time in. He delivers. But little Johnny in Omaha, and his little stick figure dirty book. I'm not going to pay $5 for that. And I think that people look at that and they tune out before they ever get to the Palmiottis or the Politos or the other, the good guys.
But he made stickers with his Cricut machine.
This may not make much sense to y'all, it may, but I look at Kickstarter now, comics in particular, and I feel like I'm looking at DeviantArt. Y'all remember the DeviantArt? I know DeviantArt website, right?
Right.
Because so much of it was terrible, but occasionally you'd come across like, wow, what's this person doing on DeviantArt? It was really, really good stuff.
Right.
You saw my DeviantArt page again, didn't you?
And that's the thing. There is no. I don't have unless I know the people. I don't have a high level of trust.
Right.
No.
But how can I have a high level of trust if I don't know the people? So some people, how can I discover people?
Right.
If I look at stuff and go, I'm out.
Right. Yeah.
And that's before you even click to see how many successful campaigns they have.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's the beauty of the old system of going into a comic when retailers would order, not to fill pre-orders, but would order and take a chance on something. You could walk into a store and flip through something new and go, oh yeah, I'm giving them that money. You can't. You're basically blind bidding on some of the crowdfunding stuff, and you don't know what you're going to get.
And sometimes you don't get it.
Right. Yes, that's right. Sometimes they just walk away.
Yeah.
And I think crowdfunding is still bottoming out.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I think
which is frustrating for us because that's kind of part of our models. So my question, if you guys got answers, I'm all ears. My question is how do we advance beyond that for us as Silverline? How do we get past that to people who don't know us? We can yell all we want. Hey, this is our 35th crowdfunder, but I don't know that means anything to some of these people.
Guerrilla distribution, a phone book, and brass knuckles.
I think there needs, I don't know what it is, but there has to be an alternative way. Crowdfunding used to be Go ahead, Mike.
I was just going to say, you've got so many other people trying other things. You have Whatnot. You have, you have some of these guys that are, direct to consumer. That's not just doing crowdfunding. They're just saying, hey, and they're making an event out of it. They're doing an hour or two on Whatnot, and hey, let's keep this talking. Let's go and try to keep an audience going with it and try to cultivate an audience with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually working on starting a Whatnot stream where I'll start doing like artwork and whatnot. Not necessarily because I know there's like some people, they auction stuff off and auction books off and stuff like that. But like, I really just want to get on there and like live myself drawing.
That doesn't help me enrolling at all.
No, it does not.
It does,
look at me, I'm typing. Look at me, I'm typing and I'm erasing stuff. Look, I'm backspacing because I hate what I wrote. I'm going to write it again. Oh no, look out! I'm going to go out. I'm going to cross that. Oh, I'm going to cut and paste that in. Oh, how exciting!
I thought here's my Whatnot stream.
There, yeah,
that's happy. Oh, look, now I'm using my left hand. Now I gotta squeeze the stress ball so my fingers don't lock up. Hi kids, big professional comic book writer.
Yeah. So, I've thought about that too. It's like no one wants to watch me write.
You have to figure out a way to make yourself entertaining with doing a minimal amount of writing.
Thing.
Yeah. Oh, but can you talk and write at the same time? I don't think I can.
No.
Write and talk.
You can. I mean, that's the thing. You artists, you can do that, right?
Have you seen my other show that I'm doing? Nobody can talk and draw at the same time.
Well, you know what? That's what makes the show funny is watching you guys try to draw and talk at the same time. Especially when you crack each other up.
Some people on that are way better at it than others.
Yeah. Agent Cub said he's had 16 successful Kickstarter campaigns. That's fantastic.
You're hired. Maybe we should call Agent Cub.
Keep at it. And he says, "Is that your garage?" No, it's not my garage. I'm in a room.
That's his primary suite.
That is the room he's allowed to have.
See, that's just
That's
a
right.
room. Yeah. See,
just like me, my Florida room is the room I'm allowed to have.
All married men are familiar with this concept.
That's right. That's true. If you could see, you can't because there's a bookshelf right there. But if you can see on the wall over there, it says "Man Cave."
Yeah, MANN.
No, but I really wanted it to say that. I know.
Dude, it's right there.
I know. It was a gift for my kids. I can't send it back.
They can't spell.
No, they.
Tell them Tom Mason said he had to be corrected.
Right.
The joke doesn't
They
work.
don't even know their last name. That's a shame.
Yeah, I know. It should have been MANN. I know.
Sitting right there. Joke is just waiting for you.
It really is.
So our challenge, I think, for 2026 is really going to be the whole distribution into the hands of people. We continue to do shows, but there's only so much you can do at shows. If people are not trusting crowdfunding anymore, they're not backing campaigns like they did. Then we got to find new and different people, but how do we get those people to trust us? Because there's still a lot of people who don't know what crowdfunding is or Kickstarter. They just say, "Hey, I got to run a Kickstarter." What's Kickstarter?
It's a smaller audience.
It is, and in our world, we think, "Oh, everyone knows Kickstarter," but that's not true.
No.
And so when you tell somebody, you're giving money to help get this project made. What's so funny, Jose?
It's like a PBS.
What are you laughing at?
like, oh yeah, we're on Kickstarter. What's Kickstarter? Do you know what OnlyFans is? Oh, I know what that is.
Maybe Roland, you need an OnlyFans page.
That scenario.
Oh my gosh.
People could watch you type naked on OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh.
That's how you can fund it.
What about my feet? Can I just put my feet up there?
Dude,
and Roland, hear me out.
To my friends that were unemployed, and I was like, listen, just join OnlyFeet. Like, you don't even have to get naked to show your feet. Like, people will pay money for it. People are weird.
You could hear me out. You could call it OnlyMans.
I think that context will mean different things for other people.
Yeah, but just think of the money that would pour in.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Sorry.
See, he can't work the internet and talk at the same time.
I can't, and I told you all that.
The multitasker.
Agent Cub just asked a question, so I'm going to try He did. Nope, that's not what I need to share. I need to share.
Is it a picture of your feet?
Please no.
Agent Cub says, "Have you tried Philbo Distribution?" Agent Cub, we are in the catalog. Right. In fact, we actually have a press release going out on Tuesday about Silverline being in Kalis, in the field views, and this is a page here. This is a page from the catalog. This catalog here, which was just released on Friday.
Yeah.
So, our press release is going out tomorrow. Tomorrow or Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Because someone once told me that Tuesday was a good press release day and not Monday. Yeah,
Monday is when, especially the Monday when everyone's coming back from the holiday.
That's just checking your email, Dave.
Yeah. David Scooter says, "I will not pay to see Roland's feet."
Don't lie.
No toes for you.
No.
Writers can use OnlyFans for those people that have hand fetishes. Oh my gosh.
Only hands.
Only hands.
Oh Lord.
Look, I'm typing. Now I'm typing dirty words.
See, don't show the screen. See if they can guess what you're
typing. See if they can guess what you're typing. Yeah, that'd be good.
Type slower. Type slower, honey.
We've devolved, guys. We've devolved.
We really have. We've gone off track here.
Making money is hard business.
So my clock tells me that we've been well over our hour. Anybody got anything exciting coming up?
February.
February? Yep.
Yeah.
You guys
Drawing comics.
Drawing comics. Hey, that's pretty exciting.
I'm making a rabbit hutch tomorrow.
Ooh,
Like my Christmas present to myself was I bought a table saw.
cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh, be careful with it.
Is that for
Then
the
I broke
wood or
the
the
handle.
rabbit?
Then I broke the crank handle for it. I had to buy a new crank handle.
Watch your fingers, dude.
Yeah.
I've got 10 of them.
Use your
Yeah.
non-drawing hand.
But
6
you
on
need
one, 4 on the other.
you need some of them to draw. So
Yeah.
this one's disposable.
Use your left.
That one lets you know you're fancy, buddy.
Oh,
Just
what?
so you know.
That's why I said this one's disposable for you.
It's your etiquette finger.
That's right.
When you're drinking something.
That's right. Your demi-tasse.
Yeah, okay, so Galactic Con is on February the 7th.
Yep.
If you were paying attention to the stream at all, I said March 7th a couple of weeks ago. I was wrong. It is February 7th. I will not be able to make the February 7th date because I have other plans. I had March 7th on my calendar. And Jose is like, "Are you sure it's March 7th?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure, dude." Didn't I say this?
I'm really glad it's February 7th because March 7th, I was like, there's no way I can make that. And I don't want to say no 2 years in a row.
Well,
so
yeah, I had to tell Doug that I couldn't, and I hated it because I like Doug and his shows. But
yeah,
so Galactic Con is February 7th. Tommy and Jose will both be there. And then the next one we've got is ShadowCon, which me, Tommy, and Jose will be at in Orlando.
I have the first weekend in March. I'm actually doing Emerald City Comic Con.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Very
yeah,
cool.
I had to preface that with the fact that it's my wife's birthday weekend, so we're going to go do something fun too. So for my birthday weekend, we went to New York City Comic Con. For her birthday weekend, we're going to Emerald City Comic Con.
So Emerald City is
Seattle.
So I just ran across a TikTok. It had this cool model railroad train museum.
That's cool.
That's something like 37 miles of track. It is crazy. I'll send it. I don't know how close it is to Seattle or not.
Right.
But I'll send you the link just in case.
Cool.
It is really, really cool.
There's a pinball museum there too.
I was hoping to see Tim, but Tim's going to be at some anime con.
No way.
Yeah.
You're going to be up there in his neck of the woods and he can't come out? Man.
Tim, just say you hate me. Just say you hate me.
I mean, really, what else? I mean, because Emerald City is like 4 days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to see if we can get together.
Surely one of those
have dinner
days.
or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool.
I like that.
Bring a jacket.
Agent Cub said, where are these cons at? So,
You need more than that.
Galactic Con is in Claremont, Florida.
Yes.
Which is near Orlando, Agent Cub. ShadowCon is in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
Kissimmee.
Orlando.
And
it's not Kissimmee. No, I'm sorry.
You're thinking later in the year.
Yeah.
Right down the office from Kablam.
Yeah. And of course, Emerald City Con is in Seattle.
Seattle.
Mike, Tom, any conventions in early part of the year?
Not yet.
No, Mike and I have chosen to work instead.
Mike.
Y'all are working.
Yeah.
We've devoted ourselves to our craft.
You
You don't have time for these shenanigans that you guys engage in.
We've decided to do our own reaction channel, like what happened last week with the 2 streams. So it happened so easily.
That's right.
That I think just us looking at the screen making it was pretty cool. So
really weird. I don't know how
Did you not see that?
No. What are you talking about? I missed that.
there was 2 streams last week. You could go to YouTube. There's 2 streams.
Yeah.
And one was just me and Tom.
Yeah.
Listening to Martin or you talking.
Yeah.
So
And
you
we
couldn't
would just
hear
sit
us
there
though?
going-
Like you couldn't hear anybody else?
No, it's like
Like
those kids who hear Beatles for the first time.
That's wild.
There was no audio through the tube.
Oh no, there's audio. We were just like they're sitting there listening to somebody talk.
No. I mean, like the viewer that saw YouTube, but they couldn't hear.
It's like, and we got more views from that than anything we've
Wow. Count it.
Well, it's the Mike and Tom show from now on.
That's it. We got our own thing going. This is what happens when you dedicate yourself to the craft.
Right.
You know, I think I can actually toy around with the setup of these squares here, and so that you can put them in. There was something. I know, but there was some way that you could do it. All right, before we get off here, Agent Cub says, "What are you working on, Mr. Mason?"
Well, all right. So just published is my my Disney Stitch manga book. 180 pages. 180 pages of. There's my name right on the cover. 180 pages of great Stitch manga.
Tommy did an unboxing of it. He was flipping you out
with my friend, the artist Nao Kodaka. At Tokyo Pop just came out in November, just before Thanksgiving. I have another book out. I just delivered the manuscript before the Christmas holiday began. It's a nonfiction book that I can't talk about yet, and I'm hopefully I'll get notes about whether or not I suck on tomorrow.
How is you've talked about the Malibu book before. How is that progressing?
I've interviewed about a dozen people so far. Got some very cool stuff. And that has no publisher yet. That's the thing that I'm working on spec for myself.
Yeah.
And if I can't find a publisher when I finish it, I'm just going to load it up on Substack chapter by chapter.
Oh,
there you go.
sweet.
Yeah.
So, because the great thing about the modern age is you don't really need a publisher.
You don't.
If you don't, unless you want to make money. And
we don't tell people that.
Oh,
no.
Oh, check this out. David A. Scooter says, Tom, I gave that book out to several kids for Christmas.
Excellent.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
My royalties, thank you.
That's right. Tom's eating a cheeseburger tonight, thanks to you.
No, I can't because I'm an old man, and my cardiologist says no.
No.
There's an idea. If you can't find a publisher who'll pay you, publish it through Silverline.
Because Roland wants to lose money.
So, all right. Well, that's what 2026 is all about. Anybody else?
Tommy's had enough.
Tommy's had enough. Well, remember, until next time. Oh, wait a minute. No, I forgot this last time. I'm not going to.
The other streams.
Yeah,
it's happening on Tuesday, Ron.
That's right.
Yeah.
And next week.
On Tuesday, the gang discusses how you can set and achieve goals as a comic creator. This New Year's goals for comic creators. That's on Tuesday. That Silverline show on Tuesday. On Wednesday, the first wham of the year has the usual cast of crazies reveal what year in comics left the biggest impact on them. From comic issues to storylines to character introductions or reveals, or maybe their own professional history. Each whammer will identify the one year that encapsulates the best in comics for them and why. And that one's called Iconic Years. Next Sunday, The Big Lie. What is the big lie? Well, it's the idea that making movies from comics is more profitable than just having a strong backlist. Unless you somehow become a producer or get $1 participation on a project that becomes an international blockbuster, it isn't that easy. The big lie.
We're just waiting for that to happen, right?
What's that?
We're just waiting for that to happen.
We're just waiting for that to happen.
For the dough to just roll in.
Because they're not lying. They're not lying to us.
That's right.
They're lying to
everybody else. That's right. Yeah. All right, until then, remember to make mine Silverline. Good night, everyone.
Hey everyone, this is Jose Marzan Jr., anchor for Marvel and DC, and make mine Silverline.